Hello there everyone, my name is Squalo, and yes guys, it did happen. I lost my first trade of 2023. It officially happened. I thought that I'm gonna be the only trader in the world who has posted on YouTube officially only winning trades throughout the whole year, but I lost my first one. Damn! Anyway, let's see what happened, and I'm gonna show you exactly what is happening and why it keeps pumping and what it all means, because it's pretty crazy. So I took a short from somewhere right here, considering that maybe it's gonna break the support and go down because of, ATF news might come out, might not come out, and there's a lot of longs being built up right here by all the degens. So it would just make sense to pull some of the stops, liquidate some people and just move up, like always, like we've done so many times before. Just historically, this is what the market does. After the pump, we have a dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. So that's just how market usually moves, but not this time, and it's fine. So Mr. Spot On has officially lost one trade in this whole year, but I don't worry about it because I have so much Bitcoin. That's number one. So in this move, I made much more on my spot holdings. That's for one. And number two, unfortunately, I'm not a robot, so apologies guys, that's just what it is. And I got stopped out right here as we were actually, because as I was monitoring the situation, we pulled up here, we got rejected from it, and finally we actually broke above this. We're gonna get back to the chart, I'm gonna show you everything. So as soon as we were breaking this right here, I just got out of it. I got stopped out, really. I just placed my stop here during the night. So this is where I got stopped out, and I lost $35,000. And well, what can you do about it? Remember, guys, if you want to trade over on Bybit, then you can use my exclusive link down in the description of this video, and you can claim up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses. And this is the reason why Wolf of Retro Drops and Retro Drops in general are so amazing, because this year I made almost $1 million on Retro Drops, which is just your farming projects that haven't come out yet, doing simple tasks that anyone can do, and you get a reward. You get the tokens, you sell them, you don't trade them, you don't hold them, you don't predict where they go up or down, whatever, and you make money. So therefore here, the trade could have played out, maybe would have couldn't gone down, we could have made money, but we got stopped out here. So, this is what is impossible with Retro Drops. You simply complete tasks, and you simply get paid. And we're launching our Wolf of Retro Drops education, where we're going to be showing you which projects we are farming, how to do it, step by step, and we're going to be doing together with you. I'm putting in $1.2 million into this right now myself, which in my opinion, I love trading, it's great, but it's risky. Here, it's almost zero risk. But the problem with this is that you have only the next 12 months to make 10x, and then it's going to be the opportunity will close, because when this goes mainstream, the profitability will simply go down. So use my link, use an exclusive link to Wolf of Retro Drops down in the description of this video, as well as in the pinned comment, and click join now. Because if you're late to the party, and we're starting everything, starting date is November the 30th, and we have like 30 seats left. So this is the time to join if you don't want to be, trying to guess where the market goes. Make 10x, then reposition yourself, then get back into trading, whatever. But this is the easiest way to make money in the next probably 12 months in the world of crypto. Now, let's have a look here. This is beautiful, though. I mean, I'm actually certainly very, very happy to see all of these things happen right now, because the reason behind this up move, the reason why the price is still pushing, and am I happy that Bitcoin is at 37K? Abso-freaking-lutely. Before we come back to the chart, what we are seeing right now, why the price keeps pumping, this is the reason why I put in the short trade. Because for one, we had this technical extension, we had a very important resistance, and also because everybody is very hopeful of the ETF. So the only reason why we are pumping and why we are so strong is because of the hopium of the ETF. Nothing else. So if it starts to dissipate a bit, this is when the price would go down. So maybe, just maybe, I've put in the short just too early. Maybe. But again, because I'm surprised, to be honest, that market manipulators didn't use this as an opportunity to squeeze people. I'm surprised, but maybe it will come later. Well, again, we'll see. US SEC set to open talks with Grayscale on spot Bitcoin ETF push. Imagine, the SEC actually opened talks. This is incredible. That's the reason why it's pumping, why the price is not going down, because SEC is starting to give in. And this whole huge hopium of the ETF is becoming very real. And if you're going to have a look here, just in, Grayscale CEO says we're continuing to have a dialogue with the SEC, and we remain optimistic that we will get through any final hurdles for their spot Bitcoin ETF, basically. And here is what the CEO of Grayscale actually said. Let's have a listen.
A couple months ago, a decision did come out of the DC circuit that did vacate the SEC's denial of the GBTC uplisting to a spot Bitcoin ETF on the New York Stock Exchange. We really respected and continue to respect the court process. There was a period of time after that during which the SEC could have challenged that decision. They in fact did not. And so what you've seen now over the last few weeks is our team putting in the appropriate filings in front of the SEC, including our S3 filing, that now really allows us to continue to have a constructive dialogue with the SEC.
So they're actually having a constructive dialogue. So therefore, this is what is causing the pump in Bitcoin. That SEC is like, okay, fine, we lost the court battle. We did not appeal. There is nothing we can do. Can we come out with any other reason to reject? I think that this is what they're looking for right now, but probably they haven't found one yet. So therefore, they really need to just approve it. So therefore, this is what is giving us such huge hope in the market. And also, SEC's first window to approve all 12 spot Bitcoin ETFs to begin today. So therefore, it's that close, literally. And the thing is that if it doesn't come in this period of November 9th and the 17th, as it says here, this window, or something bad happens, well then, my short trade would have been spot on. Just, again, you have to limit your risk. That's why I'm out of it. I don't want to risk it because the pump can continue, to be honest. Therefore, we are not out of the woods yet. So guys, don't celebrate just yet, even though I want to celebrate myself because trading is trading. But what I'm really hopeful about is Bitcoin being at $300,000. And this is what Bitcoin spot ETF will take the Bitcoin's price to. And that's why I'm accumulating Bitcoin like crazy. So what we want to pay attention to right now is these dates right here. There is an 8-day window between November 9th and November 17th where all 12 spot Bitcoin ETF filings could be approved by SEC according to Bloomberg ETF analyst, blah, blah, blah. So this is the point where there is they're saying 90% chance by January the 10th for spot Bitcoin ETF approvals. So it could come very soon, very quickly. And this is what I told you in some of my previous videos. The market could get a huge surprise from SEC, from etc. So therefore, this is what the market is trying to price in right now. That's why despite this huge extension through the whole range of liquidity of market makers, we just got stopped at this resistance right here, which is from, this big wedge previously, and we are pushing into it. So look at this huge extension. So literally from September, from 25K to 37K in the bear market considerably. So that's why I thought, we have to have some kind of a correction, then continue to the upside. Well, Mr. Spot On was wrong for once. But anyway, that's funny. So what we are saying now is we have huge resistance coming in. This resistance is going to be extremely important. And that is right here at about 37.6. This is just basically the upward resistance of this whole wedge that we see right here. So therefore, we got to be watching out for 37.5 or so in this vicinity. Just like with this, it's just technical. We could jog along if everything is good and then just break above again. Who knows, really? Well, I know who knows. It's the SEC. That's exactly who knows. So therefore, this is what we really need to be watching. Right now, everything is depending on fundamentals. Technicals, I don't think they matter as much, simply because if we see a rejection, we're going to see a huge dump. If we see an approval, Bitcoin will be at 40K, 45K, 47K, somewhere in that region within a few weeks, in my opinion, maybe even a few days. Because remember what happened at the fake spot Bitcoin ETF news. Bitcoin went from 28,000 to 31,000 in 12 fucking minutes. 12. So we'll see how that plays out. So therefore, guys, that's all I got for you right now. Be very careful. And remember about Wolf of Retro drops, that you can actually make 10x on your money the next 12 months with almost zero risk, regardless of where Bitcoin goes. So use this to your advantage. Link down in the description of this video to join. We're going to be closing up the sales any day now, and everything starts November 30th. And we will not ever do this again because later it will be simply too late. So yeah, anyway, check it out. And also check out this video right here where I did a huge video on retro drops and how it all works, the whole strategy, my strategy, and etc. So you really want to check it out. It's 1 hour long, but you're going to learn a lot. As always, peace and love. Thomas Crollo. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.